problem of practice that we did for Future Ready and LAUSD. And so the thing that I identified as my problem of practice was basically dealing with the fact that for a lot of teachers, sometimes I think they just feel really overwhelmed by the research process. They don't really have enough time to teach the skills, but that they're really super important. And I start out my answer to this on my website was teaching students to mount an argument without first teaching them how to research information and examine multiple perspectives of an issue is downright dangerous. It contributes to a polarized world filled with facile arguments spun from shallow investigations and shadowy understandings. And we really have a lot with Common Core, a huge emphasis on argument. But I am wary of people, teaching kids how to make arguments without actually having them learn how to evaluate information and really argue about something that they really know, and not arguing about something that they really don't know. So that is part of it, is that I want kids to have those skills, and I want teachers to feel like they don't necessarily have to teach them only as a research project, which not every class is going to have time to do something that's really meaningful, and not just a rush through. So the first page is just really about kind of going over just how many skills there are, blah, blah, blah. Don't even look at it. It's too much. But I want the people to understand how much there is and just wrap their mind around that overwhelming feeling if they haven't had to do it for a bit since they were in school. Or maybe not at all, because I actually didn't do much research until I went to graduate school. So and now I'm a librarian, so there you go. So anyway, I made this website, and it's got all of these different pages. They're here on the navigation, and they're also here. So it has searching the internet, using the digital library, evaluating sources, narrowing a research question, organizing information, citing sources, showcasing work, and then advanced research, choosing the right kind of research design for kids who are actually going to do a real, research project. So, and that would be something like in, AP Capstone, they get to work on that kind of stuff. But other teachers could implement aspects of it too. And the purpose of each part of this is that not only would they have, hopefully, a wealth of resources that they can use, but every single page has some quick lesson ideas, at least one. This one has a little bit less, but just a couple quick lesson ideas here. And then using the digital library, again, everywhere it goes, it'll talk a little bit about how to do that, comparing, scholarly articles with popular articles, and again, as you go through it, you'll see quick lesson ideas, ways that you could teach some of these skills without necessarily teaching the whole research project. So it's very, very comprehensive, and it's not something that has to be done in any kind of order. All of these things, if they were to fit into the content of what you were doing in your class, English, social studies, science, any subject really that you would have the occasion to be writing like this, it's here for you. So it's a compilation of resources from the internet and from different teachers and collaborations that I've done. And as I said, it's just super, super comprehensive. It has a really great part on showcasing work, which is just kind of like sort of some of the more up-to-date tools that we're using now. I'll have to keep it updated. And so that's what I did for my problem practice and my solutions, and I did get a chance to present it at a staff meeting, so I'm hoping to present it a little bit more and have a little bit more time to work with teachers and have this as a jumping off point for collaboration. So that's what I did.